So your baby has suffered an injury at birth, and now you are wondering what is truly in the best interest of your child. Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I am a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to talk with you today about a conversation that I had in the past with an individual, or with the family, I should say, that called me and had questions about their child's birth injury. And it was during that conversation that there was some information that was relayed to me that was really important. And what the family was struggling with was, what is in the best interest of their child? And as we had that conversation and we talked, I realized that that is really an important question. And it's a question that I think for some parents, some mothers, and some fathers, they may not see that question, or they may not know that that question is out there. And a lot of this is because when a child has suffered an injury at birth, there's a lot of things that's going on, especially immediately. A lot of times parents have questions and they don't know what's going on. What caused the injury? And if it is an injury, how severe is the injury going to be? And if it's going to be severe, what are we looking at in regards to treatment, and what can be done going into the future? So there's a lot of stuff that's happening. And the purpose of this video is to help you during this time to also think about other things that may not be immediate right now. And that brings us back to what is truly in the best interest of the baby. Now, I cannot make that decision for you. That is something that you and your family, that's something that you have to do. You have to make that decision. But for the purpose of this video today, I want to help you understand some other areas that you may want to put in your analysis when you are trying to figure out, should I reach out to help, either to another to another doctor for a second opinion, and then should I speak with an attorney going forward if I feel that the doctors or the nurses or the hospital, if they are responsible for my baby's injury. So there is a lot of stuff going on, but I want you to take some time and think about long term. What are you going to be dealing with long term? I know when this happens, for some parents, like I said, everything is immediate. It's right now. How long is my baby going to be in the NICU? What's going to happen tomorrow? I know there may be an MRI that needs to be done, or there needs to be a CAT scan, or there needs to be issues in regards to medications for seizures, all of these things that are happening right now. But what are you thinking about in the future? What's going to happen with future care? What's going to happen as your baby gets older and your baby has a permanent condition? Are you thinking about those issues? Because those issues also are important, and they also come back into that, what is in the best interest for your child. You can't just look at the best interest as right now. You have to take some time and step back and think about, okay, we live in a 2-story house. The baby is small right now. What are we going to do into the future? How are we going to get the house retrofitted if we need to do that? Maybe a ranch is the better way to go. What are we going to do with that? Maybe the baby right now has a walker. We have carpet all the way through the house. Would hardwood floors be better to help with everything in regards to braces or with the wheelchair? See, these things also have to be taken into consideration when you are looking at what is in the best interest of your child. You can't just look at, I can't stress it enough, you can't just look at it for today, for right now. Your baby is going to be 10 years old. Baby's going to be 15. Your baby is going to be 20, 30. You have to take the time and also look at the long-term picture also. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this really important information? Because I'm helping you understand some things that you may not be thinking about going into the future. You may not be looking at these things as to combining them into your analysis for what is in the best interest of your child. And I'm just sharing with you the conversation that I had with, like I said, another family that was dealing with this exact same thing. And this is how they approached it. If you have more questions about what's going on with your child, like I said, maybe you are here watching this video today because your baby has suffered an injury at birth and you do have these concerns. You do understand that medical care is expensive in the United States, and you do have questions about how are you going to help your baby get this treatment and hold the individuals responsible, hold them accountable for what they did to your child. If you have these types of questions, I should say, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, taking this next action, it costs you absolutely nothing. And what is that action? Pick up the phone and give me a call. I could be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can reach me toll free at 1-833-4BABY-HELP. You can also email me at medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer birth trauma and medical malpractice questions, issues in regards to whether there should have been an emergency C-section or was your baby's fetal distress properly diagnosed and treated. I answer these types of questions. I help families get these answers. This is what we do. I do it all the time, and I would be happy to take some time to listen to your story. All right, that is going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law at Boston Law Group LLC. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.